Welcome to what's cooking at the place table. What's cooking at the place table? Sorry. And tonight I'm going to be making chicken quesadilla. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna try to turn my thing if it's possible that you can see what I'm making. You see the steam. So it's chicken quesadilla. Okay, this is what I'm making. And I'm browning it right now. I'm gonna give you the ingredients. What only put one seasoning in it. I'm trying to get it brown. Okay. So and along with that, I think all of my I'm going to be making wedgies, and this is the seasoning for it. And I'll give you what seasonings that I use. Okay. Let me move this down a little bit. Okay. And like I said, just get started because I'll turn y'all to that because I know sometimes you're not able to see it until I'm finished. So I was trying to let you see it. So you get 1 pound of skinless chicken breast and you cut it up into cubes, and then you put this type of seasoning on it. This is all you need, right? And then you put like one. That's not the package, so you like put 1 tablespoon. Depending on how much you making and stuff. Yeah, y'all doing really good. I was gonna do that other thing because I'm gonna explain that to y'all. But let me put you back there. Uh, you you can get 1 onion. No, you don't have to have a big one. Then chop it up. Okay, so but these are my onions right here in this bowl that's chopped up. Green pepper, 1 green pepper chopped up. 1 red pepper chopped up. And then you shred the cheese, sharp cheese, or you could use Monterey Jack cheese. So this is the cheese that's shredded. Okay. So then if you want to put it in the broiler, under your oven to make it, cook, fast or whatever, you could do that, or could do like I'm doing on the stove. And the reason why I'm doing the stove is I really wasn't pleased with it when I did it under the thing. Okay. Because just to make it brown, but then to me, it wasn't like tender like it will be on the top. So I'm doing you it's the option if you want to put it on the broiler or you want to do it there. And sometimes you have to watch it when you put it on the broiler, depending on your oven. Even though you could turn it up to like 350, but you got to stand here and making sure that it don't burn. So I said it's your option if you want to do it like that. And then if you do, you're gonna have they said leave you're gonna leave it for about 25 minutes, but you're gonna have to still watch it. So I feel it's better that you do it on the thing, you know what I'm saying? And then plus you gotta take the saucer pan anyway to put the onions and all that in there. The green peppers, the onions, and the red peppers and the green peppers. Okay, bell red peppers, and then you got to get you some tortilla flat bread, which you can use one of them bake sheets to do it. But because I have I have this that I like to use. So I'm gonna use this. I'm not doing that other thing. I have little compartments that I buy so that I can do it the other way. Okay. So anyway, and that's what you do. And then you let the cheese melt. When I get finished, I'm gonna let the cheese melt in the quesadilla. You can cut it in half, to make your which form. What I like to do is do two of them, and then after I get finished, I cut it in half. Some people like to cut it in half and put half in. That's too much. I'm one of them people. I got to have my stuff, you know, some kind of way. So see, it's starting to get brown how I need it to get, and not being look like it went through a forest fire. That's why I said about the oven. I mean, like I said, you can air fry it. I mean, I didn't try to air fry. I mean, but I guess you can do that. But then you got to watch air fryers too, because they'll burn your food up too. Okay, chicken and all that. People be able to say, "I'm air frying every night." Yeah, you can do that, but guess what? You got to watch your food. You can't go nowhere. If I put it in the oven, I can go somewhere. I know how long it takes to get done. I put it on the stove, or I put it in my rotisserie or something. I would know how long it's going to take. And I wouldn't recommend you to if you making chicken quesadillas or any of the other ones. See, this is I put this spoon through this in this tender. When I did it down there, it was never again. I will do that. I will do it on top of the stove. It's the best way. And you cut this in squares. You know what I'm saying? The chicken breast. Okay, so because it's easier like that. But I mean, if you know another way you can do it, you can hit me up too in my description box. But I find this is the best way so far because, like I said, I did it the other way, and I didn't care for it, and so I'm going to put on my wedgies. Like I said, I'm getting ready to put the seasoning on them. So all you do is do like this, right? Let me put this in here, and I'm gonna make because I was gonna put it in one of them deep fried things I got, but there's too much stuff be up on this counter. I mean, I don't want all that stuff. Like some people I try to have as less as possible. I mean, it is appliances up here, but they not up here right now, okay? Because I moved them. But I'm saying, to pull out all that other stuff and I gotta put it back. If I could find another way, I'll do it another way. There's always more than one way to do stuff, okay? And I like for my stuff to come out right. Because if you selling it to people, you don't want to be selling something. They be like, "Oh, what was that I got?" I mean, it happens. Yeah, when I first started, that happened. I wasn't on. I wasn't. I didn't have a thing for. I didn't have a video for what's cooking at the place table 3 years ago, but I had a bad experience with when I was making something, so that's why I know. So see, this how I look after I seasoned it. These are the wedgies. They ain't from the store, them frozen ones that people be buying. I cut mines up because I know that. I mean, ain't that they ain't not real potatoes there, but I'm just saying I don't. Yeah, I'm not trying to be bothered with that. Yeah. So I'll put a little bit of oil in here. If you don't need a whole bunch of oil and stuff, because potatoes don't take that long to cook. See, now it's getting right. So now, then it's this way that it's supposed to be. We're gonna throw the green peppers in here. So they get soft. The onions. Okay, I'll put all y'all over here in the sink. These little cups. And the red peppers in here. So I got all that in here with this. So it's gonna come out. See, and I just like the color and the texture of it. Cause like I said, you can do it more than one way. And like I said, the wedgies, I'm gonna tell you what I put in that. I put in that seasoning that you seen. I put parsley flakes, onion powder, garlic powder, adobo instead of salt. Because you know, if you use adobo, a lot of people they still be using salt. Dude, y'all, that's already got that in it. Paprika and pepper, and then I put it in the mixture, right? And so I just now I got the oil on, right? Because I want the oil to be, you know, hot before I put the fries in. And so when this gets done, I'm gonna set up my thing to make, you know, to make them. That's when I'll put the cheese on. But this ain't ready yet because I need these vegetables to be sauteed and soft. Cause who wants hard stuff? Not me. I mean, some people be like, "Oh, well, I eat it hard." Go ahead, but uh, that's not my. I'm a well done person. Everything gotta be well done. Can't be halfway done. I mean, some people eat medium rare steaks, and the only way you would get that from me is you would have to request it in advance, so I know how many people want that. Well, else I want, it'll be well done, falling off the bones or falling like some steak got bones and some don't. Just put your fork in and it fall. But other than that, and I ain't bragging. I'm just saying I know my own steaks, how I do them, because everybody do stuff different. So some people they might do theirs different, but I believe that if you want a good steak, was porterhouse steaks, sirloin, filet mignon, it should be tender. Okay, you go to some restaurants and they very known runs and they don't it don't be done. You told them you want well done, they ain't do it done, and then it don't even taste good. They going by because of the name of it you went by, and it ain't got no kind of seasoning. Telling you put some steak sauce on it, really? Listen, steak sauce is fine. But I feel that a lot of times people use steak sauce that's to cover up because the steak ain't got no seasoning in it. Because I can't, I don't use steak sauce. I really don't. I mean, I can marinate a steak and everything, and it just be you don't need. I mean, I can make the little gravy for it, and you be good. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. I can't do that. But like I said, everybody got their way. I don't knock nobody else for how they cook, but that's not what I do. Okay, I like to cook different stuff like this here. This is a quesadilla. You might see me get up here one day and I'm making something else. I make. I don't tell people, oh, I just do. Excuse me. I just do Southern food. I just make Southern food because that's not true. Okay, I know how to make some Italian dishes and the sauce and stuff like that, and a little African stuff. They have a rice, and one time I'm gonna come up here and make that. You understand what I'm saying? And Caribbean food and Spanish. So the place table. That's why it's called the place table, because it's different things that is being made at the place table. It's not like some people they can call a place, let's say, an Italian place, a French place, because that's all they specialize in is doing those types of food. Okay, or a Southern restaurant, because that's all they specialize in is doing that. Okay, so I don't. I like I said, I have a variety of stuff that I know how to make. So I'm not going to tell you that I'm just this is this and this is that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like the quesadilla. Usually, I think that's like a Mexican dish, but I know how to make it. Okay, uh, certain stuff that they have I know how to make. So I might put a different ingredients from what they put in it, but it comes out to be the same thing. Because like I said, everybody have their different taste buds, how they think something is supposed to be. And so That's what I do. I'm not, yeah, I'm not one of them folks like they want to, you know, come and do, and they don't, they can't produce whatever they said. That's not what I do. If I told you I was making so and so, that's what it's going to be. The only way that it don't get done is I what I do is I find whatever I say I'm going to make. I try to get it in advance and find it, because this way you won't have people expectations up them thinking that they're gonna get something, and then you be like, oh, I changed the menu. No, and anyway, I'm doing these every other Tuesday. You will see me on here. Last week, I made some um black eyed pea stew, and I don't remember what else I made with it. But anyway, I'm up here making this today, and like I said, until March. And then when March come, I'm still on the day that I will be selling the food. I will be up on here a little earlier because I'm going to be displaying in my other part of my apartment, with the sterners and tables and stuff, what I have made. Okay, so it won't. You won't. I won't be coming from my kitchen. I'll be coming from my dining room, and so, like I said, and you can go on Google Map and it'll tell you the location. Got my email and everything like that, and what kind of method of payment. So you can do all of that. So oh, I was waiting for this oil. It's probably hot now. If you didn't put them in. Yeah, look at that. That's the wedgies going in, and they should be good too. Cause I mean, you could use ketchup. You could use ketchup, but my whole thing, paper towel. Oh, excuse me, I got off here because I had to get me a paper towel, get this off my hands. Um, you can put ketchup on, your wedgies or fries or whatever. I just don't. I mean, I use ketchup, but that ain't my thing either. Okay, and I'm trying to just, because this is almost done. It's just I'm waiting for this to get a little softer, so I can show you. And I'm going to do it anyway because, and I can come back, but because the other stuff is not going to be done. I mean, the fries, they don't take that long, like I said, but I got them here, and I need them to be right and drained from the oil. Okay, so this is the bread. You can find this. You can buy this kind if you want to, tortito, or whatever kind you prefer. You don't have to be this. If you see another brand that you know of and stuff like that, you can do them. I'm right now. What I'm doing is I'm going to plug my little device up and start making the bread. And then when I come back, I'll show you, because this should be done, how I make it with the little device here, and then put the cheese on and everything, and so it'll be complete. So until the finished product, I would like to say shalom.